Hello everybody, and welcome back to another stream. I hope everybody's doing well today. Welcome in, Max. I hope you're doing well. We are back with another Pokemon Champions stream. I didn't think I was gonna play more Pokemon Champions tonight, and it's just I wasn't planning on it, and then I logged on to see my new roster. So if you don't know how the game works, every 24 hours you get a selection of 10 Pokemon and you can choose one to add to your box and make a team with, right? Um that's how you kind of build your roster in this game. So I logged on to just check my roster, and there weren't really any great Pokemon, but there was a Camerupt. And I was like, Camerupt has a Mega, and I've never seen anybody use it, and it was kind of intriguing. So long story short, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. And I most definitely overcooked, and I made a team around Mega Camerupt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I also made it in like 10 minutes, and I have not tested it at all yet, so it's probably not gonna work. Um, yeah, look, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. Um, it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting how this goes. I'm also looking at the team right now and don't have a single answer into Charizard. Oh well. LMAO. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Anywho, let's get into it. All right. So, like I said, I think I overcooked. This is our new current team. It is featuring and focusing on Mega Camerupt, which when you Mega Evolve Camerupt, it gets a significant boost in its special attack, but it also drops its speed, and it becomes one of the slowest Pokemon in the game, which means in Trick Room, it becomes one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. So we will be outspeeding almost everything that I can think of in Trick Room. So the idea is we set Trick Room, and we just go for super strong Mega Camerupt eruptions in the sun because we have Torkoal. So the general idea is we lead Farigiraf Camerupt, we protect Camerupt turn 1, we set Trick Room with Farigiraf, and then turn 2 we switch in Torkoal for Farigiraf and we press Eruption. And we do lots of damage. And if they have fire resist, then rip, I didn't think that far, I didn't think that far ahead. But this team is probably not going to work, and it's going to be sad because we're very close to Master Ball rank, and we're not going to win games with this. I cooked too hard. But there's only one way to find out, you just gotta send it. So we're going to try to win some games with this janky Mega Camerupt team. All right. So there's the thing that we said. They have Charizard. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4 fire resistances and 1 neutral. Okay. Something tells me we're not going to bring Camerupt into this game. But we do also have Mega Meganium, which we'll have to see how that works, if it works at all. But yeah, so what are we thinking here? I mean, Mega Meganium does really well into everything that is not named Charizard. Mega Meganium actually, like, destroys this team. I definitely want Trick Room. So maybe we just start Farigiraf Meganium, and then we have... Torkoal King Gambit in the back. I probably don't need Torkoal, but I also don't want to bring Vileplume. The idea with Vileplume is I would just use the sun that Charizard sets and put it to sleep, but... Charizard Whimsicott. Okay, so is this just Tailwind Mega Charizard? I mean, turn 1, we just Trick Room and Protect, and then turn 2, we can go for a Weather Ball and Thunderbolt into the Charizard, which I would expect to KO. Meganium also gains Fairy typing when it Mega Evolves, so that's cool. We become Grass Fairy, which is cool. And the other cool thing about Mega Meganium, which this team doesn't really utilize, but its ability makes it so that any move that it uses, it acts like it's in Harsh Sun. Or are they just gonna double up with Weather Ball, Moonblast? No, Heat Wave. Okay, I don't expect Heat Wave to KO the Giraffe here. Okay. Weather Ball would have been really scary. So we get Trick Room up. So I want to go for the Thunderbolt. If they protect the Charizard, how bad is that? Not really bad, because then they just knock out the Giraffe and I get a free switch into King Gambit or Torkoal. So, like, if they protect Charizard and Moonblast the... Oh, they don't protect Charizard. Okay, this should be a KO. I would hope Weather Ball does 50. It doesn't. Okay. Okay. So remember how at the very beginning of the stream, like 5 minutes ago, I made the realization that this team does not have an answer into Charizard? We're learning that in real time. We're seeing that in real time right now. Okay, it's not the worst thing because I can just press Eruption plus I think Kowtow is safe. Yeah, Kowtow is very safe. Whimsicott shouldn't have Protect. Yeah, they're gonna protect the Charizard. It's fine. This will bring Whimsicott down to its Sash. I mean, this is still a really strong duo in Trick Room. King Gambit, Torkoal. And if the end game comes down to a 1v1, the Charizard is in Sucker Punch range and Heat Wave range. Okay, bring out the Chomp. I think I can just go... I mean, I fully expect the Charizard to swap out here, right? I'm going to double into the Garchomp. We're going to go Solar Beam Kowtow into the Chomp. I expect Charizard to swap. They might swap out Charizard and protect the Garchomp. Charizard went for a double and failed. But the awkward thing is I'm not even targeting it. This is not a KO, unfortunately. Oh, it is! Oh my god, Gambit is strong. Jeez. Okay, there should be like one turn left of Sun and Trick Room. Basculegion. Okay, I mean, I could just press Sucker Punch into Basculegion and you die. Yeah, last turn of Trick Room, last turn of Sun. We just press Eruption and Sucker Punch into the Basculegion. I kind of expect Basculegion to be Life Orb on this team, or Choice Scarf, one of the two. But that's a dub right there. That was a really messy win, but we got it done in the end. That was a really messy win. I do not feel proud about that. Torkoal and Gambit were definitely the right choice in the back. It was just that Meganium. I really expected the double up into the Charizard to KO it. Really thought Weather Ball would do some more. I guess it's not stab, right? So makes sense. Ooh, Hippowdon. Okay, we've had some issues with Hippowdon in the past, but I don't think this team is going to have issues with it. We've got Hydreigon, Hippowdon, Rotom Wash, Garchomp, Corviknight, Gyarados. Definitely some scary mons on this team, but again, Meganium just kind of clears. I think Torkoal Vileplume is a really strong lead here. And then we just have Meganium and Gambit in the back. we haven't used Camerupt a single time yet. This team is centered around Camerupt. Doesn't bring Camerupt in 2 games. Back-to-back games. Look. Gambit will have its time to shine. There's just a lot of things right now that resist fire. But a lot of the things that resist fire, Meganium can take care of. Because Mega Meganium is a fairy type, and we get access to Dazzling Gleam, so we can hit Garchomp and Hydreigon for super effective. And then we can also hit grass types, or sorry, we can hit water types for super effective, like Rotom Wash. So, and Gyarados, we just hope. Okay, Hippowdon, Corviknight. You just want to go for Earthquake? Excellent, we win the Weather War. Okay, after you Eruption is really strong. It probably does like 50% to the Hippo and 1000% KOs the Corviknight. It KOs the Corviknight like 6 times over. They do have good switch-ins to that. The other alternative would be like Protect Torkoal and Sleep Powder the Hippo. I just don't think they're gonna attack the Torkoal with the Corviknight. I'm gonna greed this. I'm gonna go for Eruption Sleep Powder. Okay, we land the sleep powder. The sleep powder. I just don't think they go for the Torkoal. Yeah, they're so greedy. I knew they were gonna go for Iron Defense. What's it called? Iron Defense Earthquake. I don't know why. Oh my god, that did so much to the hippo. It does 72%. Jesus. Alright, out comes the Chomp. I mean, I can just put the Chomp to sleep as well. We always obviously risk missing a sleep powder, but YOLO. Chomp actually might... Okay, I was gonna say Chomp might be faster than Vileplume, but it's not, and we don't miss... Oh, great heavens! Was not expecting that. Oh, and they... Okay. That's unfortunate. It's fine. Torkoal served its purpose. They got the one-turn sleep. Now we just bring out Meganium, I think. Mega Evolve. I mean, Meganium just farms Garchomp, right? Grass Fairy is just... What do you do? And then Vileplume. We can actually... Ooh, yeah, we can go for an after you... Dazzling Gleam. That's fun. That's spicy. I would expect Dazzling Gleam to KO the Hippowdon. What team are you using? It's right down there. Right on the bottom of the screen is the team that we are using. It's meant to be a Mega Camerupt team, but it's very quickly becoming a Mega Meganium team. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, I definitely overcooked with this team, but it's working so far. What kind of team? It's meant to be a Trick Room team that just uses Eruption from Mega Camerupt, but like I said, it's quickly becoming a Mega Meganium team. We haven't brought Camerupt yet. There's just so many fire resists in the meta right now. Let's go! Master Ball tier! Sheesh! Master Ball tier with the Mega Meganium. What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Piplup. But obviously not really usable in VGC. My favorite meta-related Pokemon in VGC... I mean, Dialga is my second favorite Pokemon. And so when that's allowed in VGC, that's really cool. But I guess Lucario is probably my favorite, like, meta Pokemon. I really like Lucario. I do want to use Mega Lucario at some point. That'd be sick. I'm sad they didn't give my boy Empoleon a Mega form. What rank are you? We just hit Master Ball tier. Right in front of your very eyes. What the hell is that? Dark type affinity ticket? Can I use that to, like, recruit a dark type from the lineup for free? Is that how that works? Or am I crazy? That feels like something that would work that way. Favorite Pokemon is Blaziken. I got a tattoo of Mega Blaziken on my arm. Dude, Mega Blaziken is actually sick. I will not lie. I'm not really a huge Blaziken fan, but Mega Blaziken... That's a cool Pokemon. That's a cool Mega. All right, well, we made it to Master Ball rank. We are rank number 63,000. Epic. That's funny. Okay. We've got some climbing to do. That's for sure. Come on, be a mega Camerupt game. Give it to me. Excadrill, T-Tar, Melodic, Aerodactyl, Incineroar, Gallade. It's not a mega Camerupt game. I'll tell you that much. It's not the worst mega Camerupt game. I can't exactly say it's the best. But I mean, we have Earth Power for T-Tar and Incineroar, and we have Eruption for everything else. Milotic is the only one that's kind of annoying, but we have either Vileplume or Meganium for that. So I think I'm fine with leading the Giraffe and the Camel. Torkoal in the back, plus... I mean, Meganium in the Sun is pretty decent. We don't have to Mega Evolve it. We're gonna go Meganium. Camerupt can negate T-Tar. How do you mean negate them? Also, welcome in, James. I'm gonna guess soon get a half sleeve Pokemon. Dude, that's sick. Okay, Incin Gallade. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what Mega Gallade does. But I don't know if my Giraffe feels very threatened right now. I mean, I guess you could Darkest Lariat close combat. I think it's fine to go for Trick Room Protect. Also, if anybody knows why people do this, please let me know, because I don't know why people do this. But you Mega Evolve your Pokemon and then Protect. I don't understand that. If you're going to Protect, why don't you just... Also, I can't even see the Incineroar anymore. Sacred Sword? No way this double up KOs, especially now that we have Citrus Berry. Oh, they Lariat into Camerupt. Epic. Yeah, I don't... Can somebody tell me? Tell me why. Okay, if you didn't Mega Evolve Gallade... I keep saying Gallade, I don't know. If you didn't Mega Evolve it, are you Sash? I need to change Pragraph from Psychic to Twin Beam. That's what I need to do. Remind me after this game. Change it to Twin Beam. Remind me. Because I think my play right now is to just go for Psychic onto the Gallade and just Earth Power the Incin slot. Goodbye. Gallade has Gallade has I keep doing it. Has inner focus, so he's not working with much other than setup. I think they Mega out of muscle memory. Yeah, I just don't really... I know that Gallade has inner focus. I just don't really know what it does on this team besides... I actually really wanted you to KO the Giraffe there. A free switch into Torkoal would have been so hot and sexy. If you're bringing Tyranitar in right now, that means Excadrill is your last, right? Because there's no way you're bringing a Tyranitar in the face of a Mega Camerupt. It's just, there's no way. We're gonna go for another Psychic onto the Gallade. I cannot decide how to pronounce this name. And we're just gonna protect the Camerupt. Yeah, I figured they were gonna the protect and then sacred sword the Camerupt slot. Oh my god, what was that super low roll? Jesus. Oh, and the Sandstorm KOs the giraffe for us. Let's go! The free switch in. Hello, good sir. Would you like to meet my tiny little turtle? Now, what would you say if I proceeded to press Eruption and Earth Power? What would your response to that be? Oh, your response is to Mega Evolve your Tyranitar. Well, you do get... Okay, I mean, you get Sand back. But, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. I do not care. Because this 100% KOs you. Yeah. That crit did not matter in the slightest. Oh my god. that was the least necessary crit I've ever seen. Yeah, Excadrill was his last. Okay. Is this the last turn of Trick Room? It is. Okay, so he can protect... Protect on this turn, and then Earthquake next turn feels pretty strong from his end. I'm going to switch Torkoal out into Meganium, and just go for an Eruption. It was extreme overkill. We probably killed that Tyranitar like 4 times over with that crit. Okay. I think we just protect Meganium here. And we go Earth Power. Which one's stronger? Heat Wave is stronger. It's also single target, but it can miss. And I don't want to worry about the miss, so I'm just gonna go Earth Power. I don't expect this to KO. I'm just looking for a free switch into Torkoal to get the sun back for Meganium. Just remembered it was Monday and you would be streaming. Indeed, we are streaming. Oh my god, Camerupt actually lives that. That's crazy. On my way back. On my way back, but wow, I was getting antsy. You have the Focus Sash? What? I guess that makes sense. I really thought it would be the Aerodactyl, but I guess the Aerodactyl is Mega. And then I was like, oh, well then it must be the Gallade. That was very weird. I was not expecting Focus Sash to be on the Excadrill. Okay. But let's go! Camerupt actually did stuff that game. Yeah, that was an insanely long haircut, Becky. It was what, like an hour and a half haircut? Jesus. Okay, we need to swap Friggraph to Twin Beam. So Psychic is 90. Twin Beam is base 80, but it gets around Focus Sash. Okay, I understand. Cool. Oh. I've logged out. Damn it. Leave me alone. I already claimed this stuff. Did I get double? I either got double or it didn't count the first time. All right. Did it save my... Did it save my giraffe edit? Yes, it did. Okay. You and I are thinking the exact same thing, James. Okay. Rain team. This is where Meganium is going to shine. Like, I am so excited for Meganium in this matchup. Legitimately. I think Mega Meganium is being slept on. The fact that you can run Mega Meganium on a Sun team to give you an answer into Rain teams, or you can just run Mega Meganium on a Rain team and still get the benefits of being in the Sun. I think Mega Meganium is actually slept on right now. So we'll see if that is true. But Camerupt also goes hard in this game. I guess it's... Dude, like, Earth Power spam is really strong. I'm going to lead the Giraffe and Meganium, I think. And then we're going to have King Gambit with Torkoal. I don't love the Torkoal pick. I think there's a case to be made for just bringing base form Camerupt instead of the Torkoal. Earth Power for Arch Aladon. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Earth Power does really good into their team. This was not the lead I was expecting. Okay, so they might be Imprison Trick Room Sinistra if they're leading this. They could, like, imprison Trick Room and then switch into Archaladon. I'm gonna switch in Gambit and go for Mega Evolve Solar Beam. I really think... it's the Archaladon switching, isn't it? Ooh, okay. I was not expecting a Pelipper switch. Come on, show me Imprison Trick Room. Let me have at least gotten that right. This is the sick part about Mega Meganium. We just get our Solar Beam in the rain. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that the sickest thing you've ever seen? I'm telling you. I am telling you, Mega Meganium is slept on. I'm telling you. Okay, also, we could have just gone for Trick Room Solar Beam, and we would have won the game turn 1. I don't know why they went for Matcha Gotcha. I think I just protect Gambit and go for another Solar Beam into Swampert. Who do you have in the back? It's Metagross or Archaladon. Oh, they're just Mega Evolving? I don't expect Ice Punch to... I think Ice Punch does 60% maximum into Meganium here. Yeah. Right on the money. It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that easy. And back into the Swampert? Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I'm with you, James. Like, surely... And he's just pressing Matcha Gotcha again. Like, what? Okay. Alright. I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah. Okay. Not sure what happened there. But Mega Meganium in the rain is so freaking cool, dude. I love this Pokemon already. I tried to make a Mega Camerupt team, and I think I just cooked up a Mega Meganium team. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just, again, it's just the flexibility of I'm running a Sun team, and I want a really solid answer into Rain. Cool, bring your Mega Meganium. Or, hey, I'm running a Rain team, and I want a really solid answer into, you know, I want a really bulky Pokemon that doesn't have a lot of weaknesses because it's in the rain, right? Rain reduces fire's power by 50%, and so its Meganium just becomes super bulky, and you can still hit solar beams and weather balls as if it's in the rain, in the sun. It's so sick. What is this team I'm looking at right now? This team screams, I want to die to Mega Camerupt. Holy cow, man. The only thing that is even remotely threatening is the Basculegion. And King Gambit can just press Sucker Punch. So we're just going to lead the Giraffe and the Camel. We're going to have King Gambit and Torkoal in the back. Maybe I'm not understanding, but like... Surely this is just a Grimmsnarl Staraptor lead with screens or side parting shot. Grimmsnarl and Basculegion. Okay, I was not prepared for that, but I think it's still fine. Because we can just Trick Room Protect, and then turn 2, I can just Thunderbolt Earth Power the Basculegion. Question is, does that KO through screens? I mean, Earth Power from Mega Camerupt hits so hard because of sheer force. I don't know. We'll do some damage tests here. I feel like switching the Giraffe out into King Gambit this turn is probably a better play. I think that covers for more. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just see. I mean, Basculegion typically doesn't really run bulk. Let's just do some damage numbers. If we don't KO the Basculegion, then our Camerupt gets 600% damage put into it. I did. Wow, your hair is so curly. It's so short and curly. Okay, please do like 60%. I don't think it's enough. Thunderbolt is not that strong from the Giraffe. Oh, it's so close. 07's Camerupt. 07's Camerupt. That's a 4 times weakness from a Basculegion. KO yourself with Life Orb? Damn it. Okay, but now what do you do if I just bring in Torkoal? Thoughts? I think I just switch the Giraffe out for King Gambit this turn and just go for an Eruption. Because, yeah, they probably parting shot with Grimmsnarl into the Torkoal, but I don't know. I don't feel super threatened here. Hey, now we know that a double up into Basque Legion doesn't KO. The more you know. Are you going for a Spirit Break? No, you're... Okay, Protect into Parting Shot is kind of weird. I feel like you would almost want me to knock your Basque Legion out and get a free switch in. Because now I could just double whatever comes in here next turn with Kowtow and... Okay, never mind. Everybody say 07s to Sinistra. Thank you for your contribution, Sinistra. It was a pleasure, sir. Wow! Oh my god, Sinistra is so bulky. What the... What? That's insane. Anyway, what if I just press Kowtow Eruption? Dude, Sinistra just ate that like a champ. What the hell? That was a full health Eruption in the sun with Charcoal on the Torkoal. That was crazy. He has to be running bulk builds. I mean, I fully expect the Sinistra to be bulky, right? Like, you're meant to be running bulk. I guess it makes sense because they were behind a light screen, but damn. Damn, that teacup is bulky. Thank you for the free Defiant boost. How many turns of Trick Room? 2? 1. Okay, they can just protect Staraptor and switch into Sinistra again. I would like to get a second Trick Room up this game, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm going to switch into the Giraffe and we'll just go for a Heat Wave. I expect them to just Parting Shot and protect. There's no way you just sent it. Like, there's no way you sent it on the last turn of Trick Room when you could just protect. I refuse to believe. Oh my god, he just sent it. Wow. Okay, I was not prepared for that boldness. There's one turn of Trick Room ref. Trick Room ref. There was one turn of Trick Room left. And we're also like 2 HP away from Citrus Berry. Now they can just Brave Bird that slot. Oh, that was such a bad turn to get wrong. I mean, I'm gonna try to Trick Room again, but I think we're kind of cooked here. Can you stop? I think we're kind of cooked. I was not expecting that. Because now they just close combat the Giraffe slot again. Yeah. And that's +1, so that is a guaranteed KO. I think we're cooked, guys. When I got home. Yeah. I wanted to take him for a walk, but it was way too hot. Oh. Okay, the burn makes this interesting. Because now it's a guessing game. Right, like, do I protect on the King Gambit? Or do I go for the Iron Head? Like, I feel like protect on King Gambit is very obvious, so they want to close combat into Torkoal. I think I'm so far behind that I have to make an aggressive read here. I haven't shown protect on Torkoal, even though it's very common. I'm gonna expect them to close combat Torkoal, thinking I'm gonna protect King Gambit. Yeah, I mean, there's the side parting shot. Doesn't really change anything. Oh, dude, they just sent it again. I should have known because they just sent it on the last turn of trick. I should have known they're just a button presser. I should have known. Dude, I should have known. The fact that they didn't protect on the last turn of Trick Room when they easily could have stalled at Trick Room should have been enough to tell me that they're just gonna side parting shot and close combat the Gambit. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I honestly don't hate the play that I made. Like, I think the turn 1 play I could have been way more aggressive and I wasn't. And then they just started pressing buttons and I expected them to kind of think more than they did. Is that a Mega Camerupt under Trick Room? That's no fair. That's what I'm doing. Get the hell out of here. Interesting. They also have Kangaskhan, Staraptor. Why did, like, this feels like this doesn't feel like Mega Staraptor. This feels like Choice Scarf Final Gambit Staraptor. Like, you lead like Final Gambit plus Frigoraph and you just bring in your Camerupt. I mean, what, like, legitimately, what is their answer to Torkoal Vileplume lead? Fake out pressure from Kangaskhan, but do they ever lead Kangaskhan when I have a Giraffe? I don't think so. I really expect them to lead Torkoal Giraffe, or Staraptor Giraffe. I'm gonna lead Gambit and Torkoal. This is potentially a throw lead, but I really think they're gonna lead Staraptor and have it be Choice Scarf Final Gambit. Hold up. This guy might know what he's talking about. This guy might have a brain on him. Who allowed this man to have a brain? Okay, well now we just double protect. This gets a little shisty if they just manually swap out Staraptor. But I really expect them to, yeah, they don't manual swap. I would put money on this being Choice Scarf Final Gambit. Ooh, yikes. It's almost like I saw what your team does. Yikes. That's tough. Because now, what do you do when I proceed to press Kowtow and Eruption? Excuse me, sir. I have a question for the class. What do you do? The answer is die. Excellent answer. Thank you for answering my question. Colberberry? What the shit? Okay, I mean, I do give them a free switch into Camerupt here. Which is obviously a little scary. I mean, I have my own Camerupt in the back. I kind of expect them to protect Sylveon and then Eruption with Camerupt this turn. I'm gonna protect the Gambit and I guess just Solar Beam the Camerupt? I don't know. It at least hits for neutral. If they don't protect the Sylveon, it's not the end of the world, but I really think they're going to protect Sylveon. Actually, why would they? Because their Camerupt outspeeds me, so they're guaranteed, they're threatening... Yeah, they're threatening the King Gambit, so it makes sense that they wouldn't protect Sylveon this turn. Please do 40. Okay, alright. They just go for Earth Power. Oh, and they go Earth Power into the Torkoal? Unfortunate. Jesus Christ, they pressed the funny button. Okay. Do we go for the speed tie on Camerupt? Do I need to risk the speed tie on Camerupt? If I go Giraffe... If I go Giraffe, then we can switch the Gambit out into Camerupt. Probably sack the Camerupt. And get more damage on their Camerupt. I'm not gonna risk a speed tie. This is really awkward. How many turns of Trick Room? 2. Yeah. I'm sorry, Camerupt. Is Vileplume on the team for fairy types? Kind of. Vileplume is basically on the team just to press after you Eruption with Torkoal. Like, if they don't have an answer into after you Eruption, then I just lead Vileplume Torkoal and I just press Eruption turn 1. Well, they went for Heat Wave. Do they go Heat Wave Dazzling? Is that surely not Dazzling? Surely Hyper Voice KOs from this range. Oh, oh baby, a triple. No way we live on 2 HP. That damage is actually huge because that puts him in Sucker Punch range. You guys remember when I said I wasn't gonna go for the speed tie? Well, newsflash, I'm going for the speed tie. There's literally no reason for me to press anything else other than Helping Hand on the Giraffe. Because the Giraffe is the slowest one on the field. So it never gets an attack off. Alright, speed tie. Come on, Camerupt. Lose the speed tie so that you can go first. Never said that before. Come on. Let's go! Let's go! We lost the speed tie, which means we go first. Also, the crit onto the Sylveon? Cool, but didn't really matter, because we had a full health Gambit in the back. Damn, dude, the 2 HP on the Giraffe, and the 14 HP on the Camerupt was crazy. The fact that we lived that double up. I fully switched in expecting to sacrifice the Camerupt. Hey, very nice. This team is working way better than I thought it would. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I thought this team was gonna be crap. This team is actually kind of working. Okay. It's just the meta team. Okay. I mean, Meganium is really good into everything not named Charizard. Again, this team just doesn't have a Charizard answer, which obviously is really bad. You kind of need a Charizard answer. Do I ever lead Vileplume and not Torkoal? Just expecting them to lead Charizard Whimsicott and set the sun for me. I don't think that's a good play. They probably lead Charizard Garchomp. I'm gonna... I guess I'll go for the Camerupt Giraffe. I think we lose this game, honestly. I don't feel very confident about this one. If they lead Garchomp Charizard, it's like I don't expect to get Trick Room off, and I don't expect to be able to do anything. Yeah. Because, I mean, literally, what is the downside from them to pressing Earthquake and Weather Ball into the draft slot? It's, like, no downside. This matchup is so cooked. There's just no way the Giraffe gets Trick Room off here. Like, absolutely zero. If somehow the Giraffe lives and sets up Trick Room, we might have a chance. Might. I think Melodic would be better for the team than Vileplume. Melodic can give you good coverage to Charizard and Dragons and works well. Oh, dude, if that put us in Trick Room... Oh! If that did one more damage and gave me my Citrus Berry, they actually went for Heat Wave too. If I get my Citrus Berry there, if they do one more damage and I eat my Citrus Berry, I get Trick Room off. Because they threw by going for Heat Wave instead of Weather Ball. Dude, are you kidding me? I mean, I literally might as well forfeit. It's like, yeah, I don't. They could have missed Heat Wave, and if they did one more damage with Earthquake, I eat my Citrus Berry and I live that Heat Wave. Yeah. Again, I literally might as well forfeit. Dude, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed! One singular HP. 1 HP. Put me out of range of my Citrus Berry. That sucks. So I mean, into a Garchomp Charizard lead. What, is it just Vileplume Torkoal? I don't know. Also, I think Vileplume on the team is pretty important. I really do like Vileplume on the team. If anything, I think I would actually be tempted to swap the King Gambit for something, because we just have too many ground weaknesses on the team. Ground hits everything for neutral except Meganium. Neutral or super effective, that is. Okay. Staraptor, Garchomp, Whimsicott Vanillux. Vanillux. I don't even know what that Pokemon does. Just spams Blizzard, I guess, with Snow Warning. Delphox and Basculegion. Okay. I mean, King Gambit is just so good, though. Right, like, how can I get rid of King Gambit when King Gambit just King Gambit 1v6 is the team? Well, 1v4. It doesn't start after Garchomp. Anyway, see, I think this is a good Vileplume Torkoal lead because they don't have weather control. And I think Meganium and King Gambit in the back. They don't have weather control, and they don't have Fake Out. So this is a really good Torkoal Vileplume. Gyarados instead of King Gambit? Yeah, maybe. Okay, Whimsicott, Staraptor, so you can just side Charm. Okay, Tailwind. I would expect Tailwind into close combat on the Torkoal this turn. Tailwind means you outspeed Vileplume. Close combat means you reduce the damage from Torkoal. And because we have Focus Sash on Vileplume, we're not threatened by a Brave Bird. So unless they like Moonblast Brave Bird the Vileplume, which would be a crazy read, I'm just gonna go for Sleep Powder and Protect. Yeah, I fully expect this to just be a close combat into the Torkoal. Tailwind close combat, and then next turn they just side charm their Staraptor. There's the Tailwind. If we land the Sleep Powder, we're in a really good place. Okay. We got that turn correct. Please land the Sleep Powder. Nice. Okay. Really, really good. They don't get the defense boosts from close combat. And now we can just go for After You Eruption, I think. Or do I go for Sludge Bomb? We don't need to After You because the Whimsicott isn't threatening damage into Torkoal. And the Staraptor is guaranteed a turn of sleep here. Basculegion and Delphox are both really safe switch-ins from their side of the field. I think I'm still going to make the play of Sludge Bomb Eruption. Oof. Okay, they have Encore. Okay. I did not respect the Encore. I feel like it's really tough to slot in Encore on Whimsicott. Poison? No poison. Okay. So obviously we have to do something about Torkoal being Encored right now. Staraptor has 33% chance of waking up this turn, I think. I think that's how it works. I mean, 2 turns of Encore. Do I just stay in? No, I can't. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb the Staraptor and switch into King Gambit here. I'm hoping to see like a Basculegion switch in on the Whimsicott side. They just go for the self-charm, okay. And they get the 1-turn sleep, and they close combat into the Vileplume. Okay. Doesn't even bring us down to Sash. Okay. Ooh, that's a really good poison. I don't think you Roost this turn. I think Roost is too greedy from the Staraptor. We've seen Encore, Tailwind, Charm on the Whimsicott. Close combat into the Gambit is very safe from their position. I'm going to Sludge Bomb the Whimsicott so that they cannot Encore me into Protect. You do a Moonblast. Alright. This is tough. Because Sucker Punch doesn't KO from this range since they're part fighting type. No, not with what's it called? Not with their +1 defense. Last turn of Sun. Brave Bird into the Meganium feels very... No, do you want a Brave Bird and KO your own Staraptor? Especially when I can just protect Meganium and Kowtow cleave the Staraptor. I'm gonna make an aggressive call here. I'm gonna Mega and go for Dazzling. And we're gonna switch the Torkoal in. Torkoal probably dies to close combat, but I can't get Encored into Protect again. Oh no, that's honestly the play from them. They just Encore the Protect to ensure that I can't Kowtow the... No, they're gonna Brave Bird Meganium this turn. Because they just Encore the... Ooh. That's really greedy, setting up another Tailwind. Yeah, but they do go for the Brave Bird. Okay, I needed them to close combat the... King Gambit to have a chance this game. I mean, it depends on what we have in the back, because I have Sucker Punch spam into a lot of their team. If they brought Garchomp, then we lose. Well, shit. Shit on me. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, okay. Not amazing, if I'm being honest. Let's go for Protect Heat Wave. Maybe get a burn on Garchomp. Like, that's literally what I'm playing for right now. Do they Earthquake their own... Whimsicott? Yeah. Makes sense. Gives you a free switch in. I mean, it's single target Heat Wave. If we connect and get a burn... Okay, we did the first part of that. We did not do the second part of that. No way Sucker Punch KOs from that range, right? 62%. Oh, and they have Basket Legion. Dude, we could have won. Oh! I mean, I don't think they want to press Earthquake this turn with Garchomp. Do I need to go for the double on King Gambit? What does that get me? Because they just last respects the Torkoal. There's just no way. Like, Sucker Punch does like 40% maximum to Garchomp. I guess I just protect so that Earthquake is still spread. I guess. I mean, Earthquake's, yeah. I don't know. This is tough. Ooh, that did more damage than I thought. Garchomp dies to Life Orb, we win the game. No! Dude! If Garchomp dies to Life Orb, I just press Sucker Punch into Basculegion over and over and over again and win the game. Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, I think the play... Oh my god. We Sucker Punch the Basculegion. We hope it KO. Well, it will if they attack. And we go for the double protect on Torkoal. The Garchomp KOs itself on King Gambit with Life Orb. No! No, dude. Oh, they Aqua Jet anyway. Okay. I guess we didn't have that guaranteed. They're running Aqua Jet on Basculegion. That's kind of weird. That's kind of crazy, is it not? Do you usually run Aqua Jet on Basculegion? I feel like you don't. See what? You usually run like Protect, Wave Crash, Last Respect. Maybe you do run Aqua Jet. I don't know. I haven't really used Basculegion, so I'm not sure. Dude, that game was almost winnable. That game was almost winnable. Damn! Damn, damn, damn. Ooh, a Mega Pyroar team. Okay. With a Farigiraf on their team. Very interesting. I mean, I think Camerupt just kind of clears this game, no? Camerupt, Farigiraf. The issue is if they lead, like, Pyroar Ninetales and they just double into the Giraffe. Farigiraf Vileplume and just go for Trick Room Sleep Powder. That feels shiesty. I'm gonna try it. I'm playing for a Ninetales Pyroar lead here. Not what I was expecting. Can I just go Trick Room, switch into Camerupt? I'm gonna try it. I don't know what their plan is here. Like, do they just sunny day heat wave? They just went for overheat. Oh, they're doubling into the draft. Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh, and they got the special attack drop too. Dude! That one shot? That's not even in the sun. Wow. Oh. Wowie wowersons. Holy crap, dude. This is actually crazy. I mean, you're -2 special attack now. I'm gonna double into the Pyroar. Go for Kowtow, and I was expecting them to switch out. Are they just going for another overheat into King Gambit? Heat Wave. Okay. Oh my god, dude. What an awful game. What an absolutely terrible, terrible, awful game. Jesus. The special attack drop into the burn is just... that is bad, dude. This game is cooked. I'm like barely thinking right now. Oh man. I'm hoping they Aqua Jet into Vileplume. They do. Okay, we at least got that turn correct. Life Orb. I mean, Sucker Punch probably doesn't KO now because we're burned. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I totally, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make a difference because Whimsicott outspeeds us, but that makes sense. Wow, okay, I mean, we just got cooked this game. We just got cooked off lead. Yeah, I knock out the Basket Legion this turn, and oh no, I already knocked out their Pyroar. Okay, I was gonna say they just bring Pyroar back in and they just click Heat Wave, but all right, Leaf Storm connects. There's just no way we win this game, right? Like, what's your last? mean, they set the sun for me. They did set the sun for me. But surely you're just Choice Scarf Ninetales, right? Yeah, and with Tailwind. A Heat Wave miss on the Vileplume, I think, gets us back into this game. Oh, unlucky, man. Unlucky. I just wasn't really... I was expecting the Ninetales lead and for them to set the sun. I just made a too aggressive of a read on the lead matchup. That probably just KO'd me, by the way. That probably did like 27 damage. Ah, man. I feel like I feel like I played all right after turn 1. Like my lead was just awful in that game. It lost me the game straight up. All right, we've got the meta team again. Time to lose. Okay, but we said Charizard Garchomp was their lead, and it just absolutely smashed us. So what is my answer to that? I think it's just Torkoal Vileplume. And we just hope to land a Sleep Powder on, like, the Garchomp or something. As sad as it is, that really does feel like our best play. And then... It's probably Camerupt, King Gambit. Chomp Basculegion. That's honestly better for us than Chomp Gyarados. I think we just go for a Sleep Powder into the Garchomp and we switch into King Gambit. Come on, land the Sleep Powder. Okay, they press Rock Slide. So, I mean, I can after you kowtow into the Basculegion, but what does that accomplish for me? Not really anything. Because then they just switch in Charizard and I lose. So I'd rather just Leaf Storm the Basculegion and protect the Gambit. Don't go into Charizard. I almost Sleep Powdered that slot, dude. Fuck. Alright, as long as Earthquake doesn't KO Vileplume here. Of course it does. And we are back in the same situation we were in the last game. God damn it, dude. Fuck. Yeah, I just don't know what I do against this duo. This duo just sweeps my team. Maybe we do need like a Gyarados. I don't know, Gyarados on a Sun team just feels troll. We actually both live. That's funny. Double heat wave miss? No. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. Thank you for playing. It is not a good sign when your team loses to the most popular team in the format. It's probably a sign that we need to go back to the drawing board. It's probably a sign. Alright, I think we'll do one more game here. We'll do one more match. Okay, Cleavor, Farigiraf, Raichu, Gallade, whatever you want to call it, Incineroar, and Frostlass. Audio lurking today to come back and seeing a Volcano Hippo was not what I expected from today's stream. Dude, the Volcano Hippo has been nice, but I won't say it's been letting us down. I think I've been letting... Well, it's a Volcano Camel, first of all. Okay. Camerupt. But I think I've been letting Camerupt down. That being said, I think this is a good Camerupt game. I think this is just our standard 4. If they lead Farigiraf, it gets a little bit weird playing mind games with Trick Room. Okay. So I mean, I can make the very aggressive read that they protect Cleavor and they Trick Room with their Giraffe to reverse Trick Room. That is what I would do from their position. Expecting me to protect Camerupt and Trick Room with the Giraffe. So we are going to protect the Camel. And we are not going to set Trick Room. We are going to play super aggressive, and I'm switching in Torkoal. This is so aggressive. It's so aggressive. It's so aggressive. If we see a protect on the Cleavor, I think we're in a good position. We do not see a protect from the Cleavor. Okay. All right. Ah, they have imprisoned Trick Room. Okay. So, I mean, either way, we weren't getting Trick Room. I mean, Heat Wave is still really good here, right? Just double Heat Wave. They probably Stone Axe the Torkoal. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I was not expecting that to hit that hard. We missed someone. Ah, we missed the Cleavor. I really needed to hit that Cleavor. I really needed to hit that Cleavor. I think we're gonna bring Gambit in and we're just gonna sack the turtle. Because then we can get Frostlass. Or then we can get the giraffe back in and we can set Trick Room. Cleavor doesn't really run fighting type moves, does it? We lose on the sun, but whatever. Okay. That crit's really annoying. The thing is, do I protect with Gambit this turn? I don't think I do, because worst case scenario, you KO Gambit and I get a free switch into... If I protect Gambit and they double into the giraffe, then I don't get Trick Room up, right? So I kind of have to pressure with King Gambit. And I kind of expect Frostlass to protect here. Okay, we get the protect on the last. Perfect. Okay, that was exactly what we needed to come back into this game. Because now we get Trick Room up. Obviously, King Gambit threatens a one-shot into Frostlass. Just depends on their last. Ensign. I like the free Defiant boost. I like it. I can't lie to you. They can't fake out Incineroar. They already protected Frostlass. So I think this is really safe. We just kowtow Frostlass. They have to go for a double protect on Frostlass. Fuck! Why did I say that? Fuck! God! Damn it! Son of a bitch! Fuck! Fuck! What? Why did I say anything? Why do I speak these things into existence? Okay. Surely they don't get a triple protect, right, guys? Sure. I mean, a triple protect would just be silly. And we don't want to be silly, right? Okay, they didn't even go for it. Thank God. I was really worried they were. I don't know why I pressed Eruption, to be honest. I should have pressed Heat Wave. Okay, the Paralysis is actually kind of funny. Ooh, Citrus Berry makes this awkward because if they knock out Camerupt this turn. No, I was gonna say Throat Chop doesn't do it. Okay, now we just Earth Power. Let's go! We win! The team is OP! It's confirmed! The team is OP. That's the only reason why we could have won this game. Let's freaking go! All right.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
All right. We are going to end the stream there. But I think this team has potential. I really do think this team has potential. I fully made this team in 10 minutes because I got Camerupt in my recruit lineup. And I was like, that could be funny. And I was like, sure, we'll try it. I think if I actually sit down and put like, 30 minutes to an hour into like team building this and like figuring stuff out, I think this could actually be a pretty sick team. I mean, we might just pivot to a Meganium team because Mega Meganium was sick. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Camerupt was nice too, but I don't know. Mega Meganium was really nice. It was very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, we'll cook something up. But in the meantime, that is gonna do it for tonight's stream. So thank you everybody for hanging out with me. There will be no stream tomorrow. We will be back on Wednesday. Not entirely sure what we will be playing. It might be more Pokemon Champions. It might be Rust. It might be something else. I have yet to decide. But if you're interested in any of that, don't forget to leave a follow on the Twitch side of things or subscribe on the YouTube end of things. One or the other will get you notified when we go live next. So, with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, wherever it is you are. And I will see you again in the next stream. See you, everybody. Thank you.